Well, I was born in Olive Branch, Mississippi, and that was August 21, 1922. And then we moved to North Carolina when I was 2 years old. And my mother and father were school teachers in this little town of Sparta, North Carolina. It's in the mountains, and a nice place to be raised. And then when was 16, I went to college in Greensboro, North Carolina, at the University of North Carolina Women's College. And it was all girls, 2,400, and no boys. But we had students to come in from Duke and Chapel Hill, and that's how we got acquainted with those two schools, and brought the boys in for dances and that sort of thing over at Greensboro. And then, when I was 19, actually, I didn't turn 20 till August, I graduated from college and left for Washington, D.C. And in my hometown, the chairman of the Ways and Means Committee lived in our town, and he took two of the girls up to be his secretaries. And they asked me if I wanted to ride up and try to get a job in Washington. So we arrived up there, and they already had rooms at a boarding house right next to the Supreme Court building. and so the congressman lived in an apartment building also on that corner. And so I looked in the newspaper. They got me a bed in that boarding house, 80 girls and 10 capital pages. And I looked in the newspaper, and I saw this job advertised with the railroad. And I'd never been on a train in my life. So anyway, I went and applied for it, and I took my graduation certificate, thinking that would help me get the job. That was so naive. So anyway, I got hired on the job, and I'm very complacent. I stayed 40 years. Can you believe that? And now I've been retired 35, and I'll be 95 this month. That's my life story.